Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Conway's Corner. Tonight's top stories. A WNBA game gets interrupted by flying sex toys. A naked man in a Gimp mask terrorizes a peaceful British town. And NASA swears 2 massive asteroids aren't going to kill us, which is exactly what they'd say before the sky turns into a Michael Bay film. Welcome to Conway's Corner, where the news comes with a side of, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Welcome to the corner where the jokes don't behave, where the laughs are edgy and the humor's depraved. If you're easily offended, well, you best hit save. Conway's Corner, oh, it's dark and it's bold, twisting up the rules like a pretzel roll. Not for the faint, but it's comedy gold. Conway's Corner, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
In tonight's top story, the WNBA has a new unofficial sport, competitive dildo throwing. At a recent Chicago Sky versus Atlanta Dream game, a mysterious saboteur decided the best way to distract professional athletes was by launching a marital aid onto the court. Yes, someone paid good money for courtside seats just to yeet a plastic dong into play. And it's not a one-off. This keeps happening. Arrests have been made, security's been beefed up, and the sex toys just keep coming. It's like the world's worst Trojan horse, but instead of soldiers, it's packing Duracell batteries. Here's the best part. These aren't just random hooligans. They're allegedly crypto bros doing this for meme clout. Imagine explaining that to your cellmate. What are you in here for, Frank? I'm in here for fraud. What about you, Jim Bob? Oh, I threw a double-ended surprise at a women's basketball game for internet points. If you listen closely, you can hear WNBA PR managers screaming into their wine glasses. At this rate, they're going to have to install a TSA checkpoint at mid-court. Meanwhile, over in Lytham, England, a man wearing nothing but a Gimp mask has been spotted prowling the streets at night. No shirt, no pants, just a full leather bondage hood and the confidence of someone who's clearly stopped paying rent to reality. He's been caught on video just strolling around like it's his neighborhood watch shift. Police say he's not a danger to the public, which really depends on how you define danger. Sure, he's not stabbing anyone, but I'm pretty sure he's causing a record-breaking spike in therapy appointments. Some locals think it's a prank. Others say it's a cry for help. I say it's a sex-positive Batman that Britain never asked for. The most terrifying part? This isn't even illegal there. England's laws basically boil down to don't kill anyone, and if you're going to be naked, at least be polite about it. Which means this guy could be out there, right now, buying milk at a Tesco in full bondage gear, and the clerk would just ask if he needs a bag. Sleep tight, Lytham. Sleep tight. All right, NASA, your turn. NASA has confirmed 2 massive asteroids are doing a close flyby of Earth. One is over 300 feet tall, which is bigger than a 30-story building, and the other is the size of a jumbo jet. But don't worry, they say it's perfectly safe. You know who else said don't worry? The guy who built the Titanic. NASA claims the asteroids will miss us by a comfortable margin. Comfortable for who? Because personally, I don't consider a comfortable margin to be less than the distance it takes a drunk uncle to throw a football at Thanksgiving. And here's the kicker. If one did hit, NASA's not telling us early. Why? Because they know half of us would spend our last days looting Costco, and the other half would start a pyramid scheme for end-of-the-world bunker timeshares. So yeah, they say we're safe, but if tomorrow you hear a loud whoosh and your neighbor's Prius is on fire, maybe keep your good pants on, just in case. And finally, it's time for this week's Blackout Corner Award for pure chaotic energy, which goes to the Naked Gimp Mask Guy. Because out of all the insane headlines this week, he's the only one who could walk into any of the other stories and make them instantly worse. WNBA dildo incident, he's the referee. Asteroid flyby, he's riding one, bareback. Lytham, he's your problem now. And that's the news, ladies and gentlemen, or at least the parts the other outlets are too ashamed to admit happened. Follow the show, leave a review, and remember, if someone says, don't worry, that's your cue to panic. I'm Conway, and this has been your daily descent into madness. This episode of Conway's Corner is brought to you by NASA's new comfortable margin candles. Because if the asteroid hits, at least your house will smell nice.